Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. It is your girl, Diamond of Light. And today is January the 22nd, 2026. It's 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock p.m. I don't have long to get started. I'm going to get my daughter off the bus in a minute. So I don't know. I don't want to dig too much into the lines. But I speak all as well each and every one of you all. How my day been? I've been in the house today. It was been raining and wet. Like sprinkling on and off. So I've been in the house. Woke up like I've been drugged as usual. Oh yeah, they've been spraying me with nerve agents. So they've been dosing chemicals. Somebody up in the attic. I keep picking up on Cardi B energy too. Even somebody mentioned her name in one of the videos that came across my For You page. I keep on picking up on her energy. So I call back my energy and I return anything to do with her back to her. I'm hearing the snakes be snaking or the snakes be sneaking. They leaking and they're lurking. So somebody leaking. They're sneaking, they're leaking, and they're lurking. Somebody been up in my attic too. Yeah. Somebody finna end up in a closed casket, okay, in a fatal accident. Somebody trying to set me up with false accounts. Oh yeah, they was trying to do this dump truck thing today. The trash come today. I think they tried it and I jumped timelines. So yeah, I want to say the CIA is about to raid too. This could be happening to 28 people on the 28th or 8, 9, 10. 8 and 2 is 10 endings. And all that magic they keep doing, they just did under this new moon. The Demon Slayer, right? They're about to, it's backfiring instantly. It's going to backfire. So, you know, yeah, the Divine Masculine is in the energy. Yeah, they're about to get raided. Somebody could have got locked up already. They're going, or something they're doing at the hotel room. Somebody doing some type of business, trying to perfect something. Okay. Somebody also, somebody could be getting a new car or they got a new car in October and whoever off, your money or whatever, or somebody just got a new car, something pertaining to you that's going to attack you with this magic. And it could be this truck driver. They could have got gave this truck driver, okay? The dumpster truck driver a new car for, as a payment, as part of a payment or the payment that they gave them. This person got a new car off the payment for trying to put me in a dump truck, and this person going to end up in a fatal accident. Yep. With the new car. Yep, fraud. They don't want to go down for fraud, so they're still plotting. But they already in trouble because we just see the CIA is going to raid. Yeah. Somebody sleeping with somebody's birth mother and playing stupid. Something about the month of October, okay, can be significant. We got severe poverty at the bottom of the deck. So you people are going to be facing severe poverty, okay? They could have been doing some type of 312 spell work to make sure you have some type of severe poverty and it's going to backfire. Yep. You're not attracting this energy, okay? You're not doing anything to attract this energy. Yep. So, what else? Oh, we got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody stagnated or somebody here stuck, okay? Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups. Y'all heard the popping. That's them up in the attic. The 8 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. So whatever they're trying to do, okay, somebody trying to keep somebody stuck and stagnated because they don't want to have to be held accountable for what they've done, right? They don't want to have to be looking at the traders and the belligerent, insignificant people that they are. They don't want to walk away from their money, their status, their wealth, their position, whatever. They don't have to go to jail, okay? But they're going. They're not going to be able to escape it either. Even if these people get out of going to jail, getting locked up, they're going to end up dying. It's nowhere for them to run and hide. So if the corruption is too bad and they don't lock these people up, they're going to end up losing their lives. I don't care what mask they put on. I don't care what sex they change. So I keep picking up, okay, so this, the sibling of mine, one of my siblings, I'm going to tell you, who had a sex change, okay, from a female to a male. Now, this can be my foster sibling. It can be one of their children, one of Michael Lynch's children, whatever. But that, okay, the David dude, I kept on saying he seemed kind of gay to me. The one that they found that girl body, the 15-year-old body in his car or whatever. I was like, he seemed gay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that he gay. He is really a she. That David dude, that David rapper, all right, where that 15-year-old girl was found in the trunk of his car, he was born a girl. They had a sex change. Yeah. Yeah. They were going to try to set me up with that murder. He is not a he is a she. She had a sex change. That's why he seems so feminine, because he is a she. And that's why some of these females seem masculine a little bit. It's because, you know, they get that butch look. They'll go for that dyke. Like, they're really boys. Or, you know, some of them, you know, they got to be all the way extreme feminists. They really, you know, these transgender, that transgender shit is real, y'all, in the industry. In period. In the elite world or whatever. They believe in that flip-flop shit. So that David rapper that we all of a sudden hear about in California, thought they were going to do all this stuff, thought they were going to destiny swap with me. That's one of my relatives somehow. I don't know if it's one of my siblings, foster sibling, whatever, but she is a he. And, I mean, he is a she. And what they probably might try to do is go back to being a female. That's how they try to get away with their shit. But that's why I was saying, no matter if they go back to being a male or female, they switch their color, they whatever, mask, whatever they're trying to do, trying to identify their death, they're not running from that karmic judgment. They're going to end up dying. There's no escaping this. All the shit they've been doing. They're not getting out of it. I don't give a fuck what they try to save themselves from, prison or whatever. They finna go to hell. That's the ultimate judgment. And people ain't got to believe that hell is real. What do y'all think, y'all? The underworld is real. Y'all calling on these darker deities and entities and these lower realms and, you know, think about Stranger Things, right? The upside down world. The underworld is very real. Y'all conjured up these demons and entities and forces and sources from the underworld. Yeah. And these things do materialize in the physical. They multidimensional places. It's other places, other dimensions. Lower realms. That's the underworld. The lower realms. Yeah, that's where the fuck y'all gonna go. That's where your spirit body gonna go. And so they be trying to beat death and stuff by like uploading their consciousness. And this is the thing about this. This is what spirit showed me. We got the 4 ones. Yeah, all these people in these communities, families, and everything finna end up out in the cold. They're finna lose everything. So bear with me, y'all, because they are hit me with poisons and stuff like that, making it hard for me, trying to make it hard for me to breathe, trying to shut me up, mess my nervous system. And they are, so bear with me, okay? Got to blow and spit a lot, but whatever. I'm used to it. Clear my throat a lot. That's where it come from. They always attacking my throat chakra, but I call back my throat chakra. Call back my breath, I call back my energy, and I alchemize and transmit any poison that's going in my body. I transmit it and to go into whoever is targeting me, go into their body, and they're affected by it, not me. Okay, so they're gonna get sick. I ain't. Okay, so that I can alchemize like that. I'm the high level alchemist that can never be beat. And then whatever I say goes. Whether it happen in an instant or manifest later on, it's gonna happen. Okay, so. What was I saying? See, I forgot. The communities. I was saying the 4 ones. Yeah, these people finna be they finna be judgment, right? The upside down world. I forgot what I was saying. But anyway. Oh, that's another thing they do too. They trying to confusion. Like the shit they put in the air to mess with my intuition. They trying to make me breathe and stuff. Like I keep getting like picking up matter of fact, I'm starting my Pokemon cards too. I keep picking up this Pokemon card in here that oh yeah, I was talking about the ones that body hop, right? So what they'll do is they'll try to keep living on, you know, oh yeah, the consciousness. So they think that it's about to be I wanna give me a second because it's going to be 10 minutes in. And go check out part 2 so y'all can know what I'm about to speak on about this, okay? So, I'm talking about the people in their karma. So, I was talking about how they not going to be able to get away with it even if they don't go to jail or prison for their crimes. Like, they're not dodging the cosmic judgment. They're going to perish. They're going to die. I don't care if they change their sex. And also, we're talking about the David rapper is really a girl. So, go check out that, okay? All right, and how they like to change their sexes and stuff. And I was about to talk about, okay, Avengers. I was about to talk about, they trying to mess with my memory too because they be spraying some type of chemical or dust or whatever to mess with my conscious confusion. They like to put confusion chemicals and shit in the air, but it don't never work on me. I'm too powerful for that. Okay, I'm going to remember. But what I was about to say is, so a lot of them, some of them been around a long time, right? And what they do is they'll take their consciousness. And these things are possible. I don't care what nobody else say. Yeah, they wear masks, but cloning is real, okay? They can put you in a sunken place. Hypnosis, you like the get out method. They show us they do these things in the movies. And they will try to put you in a sunken place and have somebody infiltrate your body. And that's how the reptilians do this, okay? That's how some of the reptilians, it ain't that the people are actually, some of them are skelly people, but the reptilians will do this to hijack a body. Their physicals very well exist, but they will hijack the body to be able to maneuver amongst, if they don't have the cloaking technology, they will hijack bodies that they interested in so they can be you. If you're vibrating low. Low. So spirits say no. They can't hijack. See, this is the chemicals. So they spraying things right now, trying to cause me to be confused. And so if I seem like I'm not, it's the chemicals, okay? Bear with me, work with your girl. But what I'm trying to say is, what they're trying to do is hijack your mind, your vessel, okay? But I'm getting, the no is they can't do it anymore. It's a no today. So they're going to get kicked out or, that's why it's so important to be working on yourself, okay? So what they try to do is infiltrate the body. And what these people do, like how they keep living on, you've been doing this since Egyptian time, probably before then, like, continue to live. Like, some of them could live long in the same vessel, but they do, if their vessels start dying, they even tell you, they did it back in Egyptian times where they would take the soul and take it out and put it in another body. They tell you about this in Egyptian mythology. So that's lying? I mean, they could be, really, but I intuitively know that these things are possible. And they use it through Scientology technology. Like, Scientology is what they call it today. They play God. All right? So what they'll do, some of these people, okay, what they do is now they'll upload the consciousness into a vessel that's already living. All right? So the soul, if that body died, okay, and it got karma connected to it, the soul get drugged to hell. It's in the lower realms. It's just the consciousness that they keep. They upload the consciousness, okay? Because some of us, in order for them to hijack the body fully, you have to die anyway. And it's still, they can only, like in Westworld, right? It's the consciousness. Like, I'm just giving scenarios. It's the consciousness that they upload, right? The soul already gone. So that soul is somewhere suffering, and they think that they're still living. They think they're not suffering. They think they're not paying out their karmic debt because they keep on hijacking the consciousness, okay? But they're not getting out of karma. So what is going to happen is even the consciousness is going to start. That's why I say we elevating is higher consciousness. If you're not in a divine higher consciousness frequencies for the greater good of all, you're not in a higher consciousness to get in alignment with the energies here. If you're still in a lower vibrational consciousness and want to do harmful things to people, you're not going to be able to stay in this realm. Your consciousness is going to get kicked out unless you change the way you think. Yes. And it's more about the whole alignment. So your heart, and that's what I'm saying, even those who have lost their souls, that's why they can't think straight. That's why you're like, how could they do all this evil stuff? Do they not even feel any remorse? Do they not, what? Are they not feeling bad about this? No, because it's not any souls. in those vessels. When you have a soul, even if you did something wrong, you'll eventually correct yourself and feel bad about it and try to do the right thing. Especially when God's wrath comes, when you start getting karma and chastisement, it'll force you to change. You can't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to escape with drugs and alcohol and stuff. All right? But these things still feel, okay? That's why they try to numb all the time. You know what I'm saying? And drink and get high and all this other stuff. They want to escape even what they have to think, so they don't have to think about what they're doing. All right? They definitely don't feel like emotionally. They're cut off emotionally. They're cut off emotionally. They don't even feel anger. They don't even feel bliss. They don't even really feel high. They're trying to chase the high. They're trying to chase the memory of the high. I'm talking about these soulless entities that's just walking around in these shell, what they call it, shellless, like soulless shells, bodies. Okay? The soul, the body is empty inside. It's just a consciousness. It's just a thought. And then that's why they don't care about what they do. They don't feel anything. They don't feel. It's literally like they're reprobate minds. So they'll never heal. They'll never do the right thing because they don't have a soul to heal, because their soul is already suffering in another realm. They just think they're still existing. That's why they want to try to hold on to the position and the powers, because they're going to end up still having to deal with the karma in those souls as vessels from their consciousness doing the wrong thing. They're still going to be held accountable. You see what I'm saying? And so they're going to lose their positions and whatever they have due to the karma, because whoever attacking us, that vessel, whether it's got a soul or not, got to be held accountable, because we get to get our justice. So in order for us to get our justice, no matter what they're thinking, because they can't think straight, they still got to be held accountable for we can get what's rightfully ours. So they still got to suffer, whether they got a soul or not. And that's why they keep doing stuff to no, remorse, because they just don't care, because they don't feel. So now that's why the ancestors say, off with the heads. Well, how do you kill a zombie? You got to take his head off, right? Because other than that, the zombie just going to keep feeding, eating. So these are zombies that want to just eat your brain, your consciousness, right? Your cosmic knowledge, so they can keep thinking, and keep being. They want to keep feeding off the day zombies, literally. They're not vampires. They're not vampires at all. All right? They're zombies. It's your consciousness that they need, because they can't have your soul. That's why they got to get you to reject your soul. They got to get you to reject your soul so they can hijack your consciousness. You see what I'm saying? They can't have your soul. They can't. Only you can reject your soul, your assignment, give up on you. And then once you're in a sunken place, they can hijack your consciousness. And you got to fight to come up out of that sunken place by doing the healing work and calling your energy back and calling your soul back up. You got to break that hypnosis you up under. You got to break that spell you up under. Really up under hypnosis. That's why they keep spraying the chemicals, the satellites, sending signals to your brains, get you to breathe in these chemicals to mess with your consciousness, to mess with your emotions, make you feel pain all the time. You don't want to feel this pain, so you can run to substance abuse and stuff to try to numb it, to lower your vibrations, so you can give up on yourself, so you can get in the sunken place, so they can hijack your consciousness and become you. Operate your vehicle through you. That's why you got to be able to feel it all, like, fuck it. And stand in your power and tell them motherfuckers, no. You can't have this body. You can't hijack this consciousness. Matter of fact, get the fuck up off this planet. We don't want y'all here. Start speaking it. Start speaking that these lower vibrational, interdimensional, lower vibrational sources and forces get off this planet, out of this plane, out of this universe, out of this galaxy. We don't want them here. Because that's the only reason you're suffering, because these entities are trying to put you in a sunken place to give up on yourself so they can hijack your consciousness so they can experience themselves through you. I love it. That's what I'm here for, baby. It's going to be something going off. This volcano's about to erupt. It's definitely going to go be some type of eruption of a volcano. I don't want to dig into the Pokemon too much right now because I got to go in a minute. Yeah, matter of fact, I got to go now. Let me put my shoes on because my daughter going to be calling. But I'm going to come back and continue this message, all right? I'll be back. Bye now.